Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I am going to be using the Yegi beauty products. I am going to create a volume or like a mega volume set using the Yegi beauty mega volume eyelash extensions. And I just kind of wanted to explain myself throughout this video. One of the things that I struggle with a lot is being a perfectionist. And so when I am creating handmade volumes, I want all of my volumes or all of my handmade volumes to be perfect. And the reality is that they are not all going to be perfect. In some of these clips, you're going to notice that I'm making a volume, and then once I apply it, because I'm just showing clips here and there, once I apply the volume fan or the handmade fan onto the natural lash, you can see that the fan closes or the fan is not as perfect as it was when I picked it up or when I first created it. That is the beauty of handmade volumes, and honestly, it just takes a lot of practice. It really did help me a lot. I actually went on the Yegi beauty page on YouTube, and I actually looked up their videos because I was like, I need help. So I went to one of their videos and I saw that Yegi was using a shimmy method. She picked up a bunch of extensions and she placed them on a sticky strip, and then she shimmied the extensions, and then she created this volume, and I was like, I need to try that.
Grab it, put it down, press it so it doesn't move. Now wiggle it, twist it kind of towards you while you're wiggling it. Press it, see, I'm pressing it down so it sticks there and stays wide like that.
So I definitely picked up the mega volumes in the 0.07s, and I personally like the 0.7s, especially as a beginner. I think I need something a little bit thicker to create handmade volumes. The first thing I did was make sure to brush out the extensions with a spoolie brush, just to make sure that there are, completely separated and there's nothing stuck. I see a lot of people doing that, so that's definitely something I did, which honestly really does help. I am using the G2 tweezers to create the volumes, and then I am using the G7 tweezers to isolate. It was a lot easier to do the shimmy method. I did go between methods. I went back and forth whenever I used the shimmy method, and for some reason they weren't just coming out as I wanted to. I would pick up the fan and then I would just pinch it at the base of the extension, and then I would go ahead and place the fan. So that kind of worked with me. Using the shimmy method and the pinching fan sometimes was probably the best combination. When I watched the Yegi beauty videos, it just kind of gave me this kind of, comfort that all of my fans are not meant to be completely perfect, and that is basically what I have been striving for. Yes, you want to strive for your fans to be perfect, but the matter of the fact is that if they're not perfect, nothing is going to happen. At the end of the day, not having perfect fans actually creates a completely unique look, and that is what you are looking for. You need to make sure that you have a very good pair of tweezers. All of these things that I'm saying right now are very important, but if you do not have a good pair of tweezers to create the volumes or the handmade volumes, you are going to struggle. I have used many tweezers, and I know that personally the Yegi beauty tweezers, they're actually thicker, and they do have a very nice grip at the tip, which means that whenever you are picking up the fan, they are not sliding. The tip is not sliding, so it doesn't break your fan, and making sure that you have good quality eyelash extensions. With the Yegi beauty mega volumes, I have realized that they have just the right amount of adhesive at the base to keep the extensions together, or the fan together. So basically, whenever you pick up the fan, it stays together and it doesn't break apart as easily as some of the other brands that do not have the sticky base. So the easy fanning extensions do cut you a little bit of time, and they are just a lot easier to use. And I have found that with the Yegi Beauty ones, they do not have so much adhesive, and that does not interfere with the actual adhesive that you are using, which means that when you dip them, there's not like a fat base and you are able to apply them. The point of this video, because I don't want to talk so much, which I kind of have been already, is making sure you have the correct product. Practice, 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 and give yourself grace and understanding in the fact that you are not going to be perfect from the start. It literally took me 4 hours to do this set, so if it took me 4 hours, especially when I was filming, it's okay. It's gonna take time, and I am not, ashamed of saying that it took me so long. In the next couple of clips, I am basically going to show you how I completed this set. As I said before, I am just a beginner, so I'm not like this perfect person at creating handmade volumes. But I can definitely say that the Yegi Beauty Mega Volume or Easy Fanning extensions really did help me create this set. Also, using their G2 tweezers really did help me fan out the extensions as good as I could, or as well as I could, and I tried my best. I have some fans that came out really thick, some that came out really scrawny and thin, some that came out really bad and I had to just toss them out. Some literally were just not perfect, but at the end of the day, I feel like this set, came out pretty good, and I really hope that you guys just enjoyed this video, that you were able to see, kind of like my way of how I did this, and that we're not perfect, especially when we are beginners. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and keep watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.
you.